Hello, legends and super legends. Elder here. Welcome to Veloharmony. Today I bring you the 2017 Volta y Catalunya highlights of stage 1 through stage 2. Chris Froome of Team Sky, Alberto Contador of Team Segafredo, and Alejandro Valverde of Movistar are considered to be the primary guys this year, the favorites. Also attending is TJ, but Movistar is riding primarily for Alejandro Valverde because Quintana, who won last year, is not at the race this year. He has a different program this year because he's going for the Giro Tour double, so he had to change his plan. Valverde is very experienced. They're talking to him here, and he's basically letting them know what he expects. They also chatted with Alberto Contador for a bit as well. He's riding for Trek. He has a one-year contract this year with Trek Segafredo after he used to ride with Tinkoff last year. He rode with them for many years. But the race is full of strong riders this year, so it's going to be tough. These are the three primary guys. This is Sammy Sanchez. He's also Daniel Martin. That's Kreiswig. That's Rafael Maika there. Iziguier. Sean Yates. Now this is showing Sagan and Vincenzo Nibali, who are not attending. That was from Tyranny, had the article there. Quintana is not here because his program is different. BMC is here for TJ and Richie Port. That's Greipel, one of the favorite sprinters with Lotto. This is Naso Buani with Cofidis. It's a Frenchman. They're just showing some old footages that's Froome and Contador here. But these are going to be the three primary guys that they expect to shoot out. This is Juan Carlos Garcia. He's got potential. This is Froome running in the Tour. They're just talking about his determination. Now, this is stage 1. I'm going to walk you through the sprint here. You're going to see here the favorites are in the front where they should be, but look to the left. You will see the Cofidis train, what's left of it anyway, right there with an orange arrow. Look at the red arrow. Greipel's in the wrong spot. He's supposed to be behind that guy. Now he's way over on the right. He's trying to come over, but people are in the way. So you can see this guy's leading out Nasa Buani. Buani now starts the sprint. He starts it a little early. So he ends up leading that guy out who's on his wheel, and the guy comes around him. David Chimolai of Francis de Jo ends up nipping Nasa Buani at the line. Sprints are tough. You know. Right there, this is an aerial view. There's the guy coming around Nasa Buani at the end, and he has that momentum from being in the slipstream. And once you're at top speed, you just can't find any more speed. And the guy comes around and basically nips him on the line. David Chimolai rides for Francis de Jo there. So basically Nasa ended up leading the guy out. He was in a good position. You can see Greipel way back there. He's deep. He's like in 5th place, and he sat up because it was just a waste of energy. He was just in a wrong position. The team time trial is stage 2 is the team time trial. This is BMC coming in. You know, BMC is one of the top, if not the fastest triple T team in the world. And they're setting the pace right now. They basically end up at this point taking over. The other team have been at 51 seconds up here. Now it's at 48.57. They're in first place at this point. And this is Team Sky coming in. They're slower than BMC. They're closer to the time of Trek Segafredo. $49.43. And this is Movistar. Now, Movistar ends up they end up with the fastest time here. but we didn't find out. And in fact, I'm going to do stage 3 in a different video because I have more footage and it's a full stage. But I didn't see the scene here where somebody pushes another teammate, you know, just to get him in position or something, and they end up being penalized. So even though at the end of the day they were the fastest team, because of the penalties in stage 3, which you will see in a separate video, the penalties are assessed and it changes the overall rankings. But they had a great ride. I mean, Movistar is not noted for fast team time trials, so this was pretty impressive. This guy's struggling to get back in the draft. And at these speeds, a little inattention, you pay for it. It looks like he's getting back in there. The time is taken on the first 5 riders to cross the line in the team time trial. So a lot of times, I mean, this is a shorter course that everybody's coming in. But a lot of times, people will just turn themselves inside out and then ride to the finish. As long as the team ends up with 5 riders, then they still get the fast time. And you still have to come in within a reasonable amount of time so you don't get eliminated. Those are the people that don't come in with the team. It's not the case here today. But if you notice in the team time trial, at the end, they spread out across the road. You will see it here. They're not in a straight line because the time is taken on the 5th rider. So there's no point in being in a straight line. You see them spreading out because the time will be taken on the 5th rider. So they want everybody up front. And they're setting the best time. The time's taken there. So they're faster than BMC. And the focus here is on these teams because Valverde is on Movistar. And also we showed Sky. And then BMC has 2 contenders. You have Richie Porte and TJ Van Garderen. You know, and BMC always sets the fast time. So since this early in the race, stage 2, if you do a good team time trial, you can be primed to take the leader's jersey. These guys are just congratulating each other. So there it is. Movistar is the first team. BMC is 2 seconds behind, which might as well be nothing. And Team Sky is 46 seconds slower in 3rd place. So those are the 3 top teams. Trek, let's see what Trek is. Trek is 4th. So that's pretty good. But actually a minute 15. That's a lot of time to give up to Movistar for Contador. That's Contador's team. So that's a lot of time there. So those are the top 4 teams as the strongest contenders at this race anyway. So the overall individual stuff, because of the time at this point, Jose Rojas, who is on Movistar, is now the leader. Valverde has pretty much the same time. And this is the team presentation here. The winner of the team time trial. At this point, the issue with the penalty had not been brought up. It was discussed overnight after this stage and assessed on stage 3, or right before stage 3. I think that's kind of, it was a bit ticky-tacky when they showed actually what they were concerned about. But we'll discuss that in stage 3, and you guys can come to your own conclusions. But I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to speed it up at this point.